Are you tired of your acne being the first thing that people see and not you or your beautiful, glowing, clear skin? Well, you're going to want to stick around. Hey, this is Laura Washington, and I'm here helping millennials age gracefully from the inside out with pure and safe solutions to increase their confidence and live their best, healthy life. If you like learning about skincare tips from the inside out or health and wellness tips, you're going to want to make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn on that bell so you can get notified for every time my weekly videos go up. Alright, so today is all about acne. We all get it sometime from here, from now and then. Some people just have full-blown acne, and it's not fun. Thankfully, I've never had to go through the full-blown acne, but I have dealt with my own acne issues. I'm going to help you with some of the things I learned for myself over the years and some other information that I have that can maybe help for those that have more breakouts than I did. Well, acne is caused externally and internally. So it's, it could be caused by the environment or what we're putting on our skin. It also can be internal, what we're putting in our body, and on what we're eating. So those are things that you need to kind of pay attention to, but we'll talk a little bit more about that here in a minute. It can also be from some of the ingredients that you're using, whether it's from your skincare stuff, or maybe the lack of ingredients that you're putting on there, or you're putting too much ingredients that have products that are not working with your skin. And another thing, it could be internal, where it is talking about your hormones. Alright, so I'm going to kind of talk about some different type of acne that we can all get. So the first one is stress acne. That is pretty much what it sounds like. We stress out, we get acne, or you get acne from stress. Stress acne. How many of you have gotten stress acne before? Probably everyone. Because when you stress out, you actually start, your adrenaline starts to kick in. After your adrenaline kicks in, then cortisone is released, and cortisone is a stress hormone. So once the cortisone is, your adrenaline's up, your cortisone is up, all of that tells your skin to produce more oil. So if you already have oily skin, you already have oil in your skin, and then you're stressing out, and then you produce more oil. So that is something that if you want to learn how to control that stress, or learn, how to control that more oil to be broken out or to be produced, that is something that you need to pay attention to. The good thing about stress acne is if you are aware of it, you can fight it with simple products. The first one is, just make sure you're using a quality skincare regimen, and that it has salicylic acid in it to help control the oil, but also help control the breakouts and minimize the breakouts. You always can use some mud mask. Charcoal is very good. One, it will kind of take that time for you to just kind of sit, relax, and so therefore you can lower your stress level. And two, it also will calm your skin down to help minimize the breakouts. Benzoyl peroxide, it also can help your skin, but it is more intense. If I was you, I would use it more as a spot treatment. I wouldn't put over your whole skin unless you have consulted with your doctor. With stress acne, you need to kind of pay attention to what you're eating, because for example, dairy already has natural hormones in it, and like I said above, that when you are stress eating, your cortisone is releasing more oils, and the natural hormone in dairy produces more oil. So especially, it's like a triple effect. If you already have oily skin, then you're stressing out and you are producing more oil, and then you're drinking milk or you're eating products that have milk in it, then you're putting more oil. So you're just putting oil on top of oil on top of oil, and then if you don't cleanse your skin properly, then with the dead skin and the oil and the bacteria, the dirt, the grime from the day, it's just going to be all on your face, and then that can cause acne breakouts. The other thing you need to pay attention to when you're eating, what you're eating, is sugar. Sugar is kind of like a toxin. It's almost kind of like a drug, but it's not, obviously it's not an illegal drug, but in our bodies, it's not really good for our body in general, and therefore it's not good for your skin, because a lot of times the sugar will result in some acne on your face, and that's not fun. The next one is processed foods. Processed foods is not good for your skin for multiple reasons, because they just don't have good quality ingredients in it, and they also have high in salt, and high in salt is not good for your skin, and therefore can produce more acne blemishes. So those are the 3 things I would try for you to avoid. I know I'm already avoiding dairy about 7 years ago, kind of after some my own research and some my own experiences that I was seeing. I decided to get a whole milk or natural milk. Natural milk? What's natural milk? Natural milk comes from cows. I now am only drinking soy milk, which I've noticed that I don't have all the issues that I had before. So that's one thing I noticed. I know for me, I do try to cut down on my sugar, but during that monthly visits, that's when my sugar intake probably skyrockets. But that's, everyone has their things they have to battle with. The next type of acne is hormonal acne. Now, this is going to be more for women. I'm not sure if men can have hormonal acne, but you know what? They probably can. But I'm going to be more talking to women. Obviously, since I'm a woman, and I know kind of what happens with it. But hormonal acne, usually you'll get from your nose area down to your chin. It might go a little bit along your jaw, but I know for me, my hormonal acne is all on my chin, and I have tons of scars to prove it. So what happens during this time of your monthly cycle or your hormonal extra testosterone is being released into your body, and it is coming out on our skin as acne. It has to come out somewhere, so that's where it comes out. So during the hormonal acne, there are 2 ways that you can fight the acne during this time. You can do an AHA, which is alpha hydroxy acid, or a BHA, beta hydroxy acid. And I'll talk about BHA here in a little bit. The 3 type of AHA acids that are really good for you or your skin is mandelic acid, glycolic acid, and lactic acid. These are good ingredients to find in your skincare products that can help fight your acne, and these AHA products are really good for, or better for, the people that have normal to dry skin. I am a dry skin type person, so I always try to do an AHA, but if not, of course I'm fine with the BHA. Now, the AHA, what is so good about the AHA products is that it exfoliates your skin surface. So it gets all that dead skin off that, that we shed every day, but it just gets it off in a better way. It also speeds up your cell turnover. Now, I told you I was going to talk about BHA, which is beta hydroxy acid. These are great for combo or to oily skin type. Now, the good thing about this one is it uses salicylic acid. Now, salicylic acid is very gentle and can be used on a daily basis. It also is water soluble, so it washes off very well. Now, with hormonal acne, if you're not properly taking care of your skin, all that dead skin that's on your skin surface and with the production of oil and the dirt and grime, all of that can go into your pores, therefore making it more of a blemish or an acne. Now, what AHA and BHA, it's like your dead skin cells are all twined together and they're holding on your skin. When you use a AHA or a BHA, it's like it's unlocking that glue that keeps the dead skin together, and once it unlocks its away, then you can easily wash off your skin. So those are good things with the AHA, BHAs. And they're not a physical exfoliator, so you don't have to use anything else. You literally put on the product and you just let it do its work, and then you wash it off. That is the best thing about that. Retinoids is also a way to help your skin get rid of or control your acne. Now, retinoids also speed up your cell turnover. They help produce collagen production, and they help with hyperpigmentation. And hyperpigmentation can come from acne scars. So if you have some retinoid, and I can help with a product that does have retinoid that can help with all of that, just shoot me a comment below and I can get you your hands on those. Another thing that can help with acne is the type of medication you're taking. Now, obviously, if you are sick with some type of illness or disease, or you're taking a lot of medication or prescription, these can result in your skin having acne. And I know that's something that you can't really help or control, obviously, since you're sick, but you can kind of watch it and make sure, like, okay, I'm all of a sudden I'm starting to get acne and blemish. It's probably due to the increase of your medication that you are taking. Now, if you had acne before that, then it's probably a combination of both. There are 4 types of acne, and when I say acne, I'm gonna be talking more about the blemish, the acne pimple itself. There are the whiteheads and blackheads. Those, obviously, we know what those look like. The little black specks that are usually on your nose, or at least on mine, or on your skin, or the little whiteheads. Those can be cured with topical skincare products. Inflammatory acne, those are the ones, obviously, that have more red to them and that have that pus buildup. That also can be taken care of with topically. Another type of acne is the cystic acne. These are the ones that have like like a bump, a nodule, and they hurt. They're really deep. Those are much deeper. They do hurt, and they can be controlled with topically, but you might, on this one, might have to go to a dermatologist or something to help a little bit more with that one. And the 4th type of acne, which I've already talked about, is hormonal acne, which we already know it happens more with women and around the chin area. Now that we know about the different types of acne and why they're caused, now we need to know how to get rid of them and how to control them, and how to not prevent them to come back, right? We don't want the acne to come back. Well, I have a skincare regimen that I do use, and I'll kind of tell you of mine, but I will tell you a simple skincare regimen for you. So the first one is always to start off with a cleanser. You always want to cleanse your face. I suggest using gel cleanser, one that has salicylic acid in it, which is great getting down to that dermis layer of your skin, so it fights it from the inside out. The one that I like to use during my hormonal months and when I get my hormonal acne, actually I used it this morning, is this great ingredient, this great cleanser. It's really clear. I will show you. It's really real clear and real smooth. I like how it just goes on really smooth, and it has 5% salicylic acid, so I know it's going to fight my pores and get down there and clean those out. Now, I do want to let you know, I found this about a couple months ago, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I not know this before? So I'm just thinking that maybe you don't know either, and so I'm just going to share my love and pass it on. But when you are cleansing your skin, your face, you need to make sure you're cleansing your skin for 1 to 2 minutes. Why didn't I know that before? I would put it on as fast as I could, rub it around, and then I would wash my face off. But was I really cleansing my skin? No, that's like putting a toothbrush in your mouth to brush your teeth and just move it around for a couple seconds and then take it out and you're like, oh, my teeth are all clean. Nope, wrong. So make sure you wash your face, cleanse your face 1 to 2 minutes, especially if you have acne and you want to control that oil and prevent those future blemishes. 1 to 2 minutes. I can't stress that enough. The next step you need to do is a toner. A toner is a great way to rebalance your skin. When you wash your face, your skin balance goes more acidic, and so therefore the toner will bring it back to that natural normal skin zone. You can also use some exfoliator pads that are pre-soaked in salicylic acid. These are great. I used them when I was kind of having a little bit of breakout, and it helps get that dead skin cells off of your face so you can start seeing that smooth, clear skin. The next step after your toner or your exfoliator pads is to use a serum. Now, a serum is always good because it will help teach your skin to control the oil that it produces. So you always want to make sure you use a pea size of serum and gently start in your cheeks and your forehead because that's where you have the most pores, and then you rub out. After your serum, you always want to use an eye cream. Your eye cream always goes on below your eye and around your eye bone. Always make sure you go all the way further out so you can help diminish those fine lines and wrinkles. After your eye cream, you always want to follow up with a moisturizer. Now, this one that you can use to help fight your acne is a lightweight moisturizer that helps with the fight of oil production because, like I mentioned above, whether it's hormonal or stress acne, your skin is producing more oil, and if you already have oily or combination skin, that is not good because you're just putting more oil on top of oil. So a lightweight moisturizer to help fight the production of oil is always good. You always want to follow up your morning routine with the SPF for protection from the environment and for your skin so you do not age faster. You want to age gracefully. Now, when it comes to your nighttime routine, of course, you're going to do all the steps above except your SPF because you don't need an SPF when you go to bed. What I would suggest to do is put on a night mask. This overnight mask is really good because it's real thin. It's like a gel. It also has salicylic acid. The good thing about this mask is when you put it on, it helps to help repair and rebalance your skin while you're asleep. You're doing two things at once. You're sleeping and repairing your skin. How good is that? All right, so now I have some tips. What if you're doing all of the above and you're like, I'm washing my face 1 to 2 minutes daily. I have a great skincare regimen. I'm watching what I'm eating. I'm doing everything that you mentioned, but I'm still breaking out. What is going on? What am I not doing? Well, maybe these tips will help you. The first thing is you always need to make sure you remove makeup. So by removing makeup at night, you are helping to get all the makeup that will be clogging your pores, but two, you're also going to be cleansing your face. So that is very, very important. Make sure you get all that makeup off. The next thing is you want to clean your pillowcases. I know you're probably thinking, I do clean my pillowcases, but do you clean your pillowcases on a weekly basis? Just think about it. Say, you go to bed and you are maybe a back sleeper, a side sleeper, or even a tummy sleeper, and you maybe forgot to take your makeup off that day, or you went and worked out and then you came home and took a nap and you rested your side of your face on your pillow, then whatever it is, and then the next night you go to bed and your face is all clean, you're like, yep, I did my skincare regimen, and then you lay your face right into that pillowcase that had that sweat from the night before or the dirt and grime from the night before, you're putting all that dirt and grime and bacteria right back onto that clean face. So that could be maybe one reason why you're still breaking out, even though you're having a great skincare regimen. The next thing is you need to make sure is don't pop your pimples. I know it's really hard. There's a show called Dr. Pimple Popper, and there's times where I get sucked into that show. I'm like, ooh, pop it out. But it's really not good for your skin because it will cause scars. And it also, whatever that bacteria that's in that pimple, it can ooze out and therefore cause more breakouts. So try your hardest. Do not pop your pimple. Just watch Dr. Pimple Popper, and therefore you don't pop your own. I will give you some tips on what to put on your pimples, so hopefully you don't pop your pimples. The next thing is you can protect your pimples or your blemishes by maybe putting a film over it, or I have a spot treatment that has 2% salicylic acid, and so before I put my makeup on, I put that on my blemishes to kind of have a little protection over it. Hopefully that's at least what I think I'm doing, and when I put my makeup on, then I feel like it's not clogging the pores. And the last thing is you need to make sure before you walk out your house, no matter if it's in the morning or you just go to your mailbox or something, make sure you have your sunscreen protection. It will help protect your breakouts, and it also will help you age gracefully over the years. I have a spot treatment that I like to use on my blemishes, and I actually started breaking out in some spots on my face this week, and I was like, oh, that's gonna be a big one. That one, it hurts already. And so I put on my spot treatment, and I try not to touch it. That's my new routine, is putting on my spot treatment instead of trying to pop it or touch it. And they're already going away, which I'm very thankful for. They were gonna be some big juicy ones, but hopefully they are they're on the way out, so they won't erupt too bad. That's all my information on acne today. If you got great value, make sure you give it a thumbs up or click that like button. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, my question of the day: what is your go-to for getting rid of your pimples? I know I already told you don't pop your pimples, but is that your go-to? Let me know below what y'all do, and I will look forward to those comments. I know some people probably do some crazy stuff. I am one of them. I'll start it off and I'll let y'all know what I did. It wasn't good, wasn't pretty. Make sure you love your skin today, love your body this week, and love yourself always. Bye.